I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You may all sit. I'm sorry. There was a part I was supposed to do, and I apologize. But we're just going with the kids because the kids are coming in. Go ahead. Good afternoon. It is with a great deal of pride, I always do this, that we present the Chateaugay Central School Class of 2023 for graduation. We will begin with the pledge to the flag, the national anthem, and the alma mater sung by 7:30. Cooper and Cade Holbrook will present the flags. Please stand. Please remain standing as I welcome Emma Lachlan to the stage for the invocation.
Father, we thank you for our time here together, for the friends that were made and the memories that were created, and for the lessons that were learned. We thank you for the people in our lives who have dedicated their own time and pushed us towards success. Our families and loved ones, our teachers and role models. We thank you for them and give them all to you in prayer. While this portion of our lives is drawing to a close, a new one is just beginning. With it, new hardships will emerge. Give our bodies your strength to persevere through them. New decisions shall present themselves. Give our minds your thoughts so that we will be driven to make the right choices. And new experiences will occur. Give our hearts your joy so that the laughs and fun times will continue. We thank you for watching over us and giving us this special day. Through the hardships of the past year, we ask for your continued guidance. In the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, amen.
Thank you. Please remain standing for the national anthem and the alma mater sung by 7:30. You may be seated. Please join me in welcoming Ian Leary, President, Class of 2023, for opening remarks.
Good afternoon. As class president, it's my honor to welcome all family, friends, staff, administration, and the Board of Education here today. To all of the teachers who guided us through both difficult and easier times, it's my pleasure to tell you, thank you for not just teaching us, but for caring and guiding us for our future and helping us out in the long run. Thanks to all of those who have helped our class become who we are today. Each and every individual in this class is special. I couldn't imagine growing up in a different class because this one's truly remarkable. As I look across this stage, I see a lot of leaders, hard workers, and kind souls, each and every one of you. I'd like to thank you for being who you are. We've grown up together and faced challenges together. Simply put, you all work together, and that's why you're so strong and can accomplish your goals in this next big chapter of your lives. Albert Einstein once said, "A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new." This quote made me think of this class because it's okay to make mistakes in this next milestone of life. Everybody makes mistakes, but it takes a bigger person to learn from them. I'd like to take this moment to thank our advisors, Mrs. Niemeyer and Mrs. Bowden. Both of you have gone above and beyond to make sure everything went well these last 4 years. Even though we faced unexpected challenges, you both persevered because you care and you want what's best for us. You have shown just how much you love us and care for us, so I'd just like to speak for myself and my peers by thanking you for all you both do. At this time, would our class advisors, Stacy Bowden and Melissa Niemeyer, please come to the stage.
Thank you, Ian. It has been a distinct pleasure to be class advisors to these unique, talented, and strong students. We feel fortunate to have built relationships with them through their lives and their high school career. We would like to take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Dwyer, Mrs. Fowler, Mrs. Calnan, the Board of Education, and all the parents, staff, and family for your continuous support. Parents, if you are feeling like us, you're probably wondering, where has the time gone? As we celebrate the class of 2023 and all of your many accomplishments, we want to thank your dedicated teachers and mentors through the years. We honor your parents for helping to mold you into exceptional young adults. We will cherish the memories we have made these last 4 years. Our advice for the future would be to keep an open mind, never stop learning, and always make time for fun and adventure. Chateaugay Central is a very special place, and each one of you is a member of this family. After spending these last 4 years with you, and many years before that, we know what amazing individuals you all are. This was evident after spending a week together, because it is clear that all of you have learned the most important lesson we strive to teach here at CCS, and that is to be the reason that someone feels welcomed, seen, heard, valued, and loved.
It's hard to put into words just how proud we are of each of you and how you take care of one another. The friendships that you have created will forever be. If you look around the stage at your classmates, we can assure you that these are your people. These are the people that you can lean on in the years that follow. As we said, there is something very special about being a CCS graduate. You will never have to walk this world alone. You have us, all of us. Today is a glorious day. It is a day of pride, love, celebration, and gratitude. It is also a day of new beginnings, and for some, that may fill you with 100% excitement, and for others, 100% fear. But for most of you, it's probably a mixture of both. The funny thing is that this is true about adulthood, too. Most of us are walking through our lives both excited about the possibilities of each new day and scared that we might make a mistake. Embrace both. Wake up each day and tell yourself that today will be the most beautiful day of your life. Share your excitement for life with the people around you, and they will want to feel it too. Your fears will push you to be a stronger, more courageous, and confident person who embraces challenges and tries new things. We want to leave you with a quote from philosopher Albert Schweitzer. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. Be that light for someone and accept the light from others. We love you. and wish you a lifetime of happiness. I would like to welcome Mrs. Fowler back to the stage.
Thank you to Mrs. Bodan and Mrs. Niemeyer. In a few minutes, we will give special recognition to students who have achieved unique and outstanding success. Before reading these awards, we wish to recognize the many accomplishments and contributions of each graduate here today. We honor each of our graduates and congratulate them on a job well done. Each year, we receive compliments from parents and out-of-town visitors about how nice our graduation program is. We are proud to continue what many would call a traditional ceremony. Please respect the dignity of this ceremony by refraining from hollering or whistling when individual awards and diplomas have been awarded and announced. The awards earned by this year's graduates are in the gymnasium and may be picked up by the seniors after today's ceremony. We will now begin our recognition of individual achievements by senior class advisors Stacy Bodan and Melissa Niemeyer, who will announce the special awards to be presented to members of our graduating class.
Please hold your applause until the end when we will ask the recipients to stand. L.G. Balfour Award, Rebecca Miller. The Balfour Award is based on those personal qualities which identify an outstanding member of any graduating class: scholarship, loyalty, and achievement. The recipient is selected by the faculty, and the student receives a gold key from Balfour. The Girls Athletic Award, Olivia Cook. Okay. The Dick Cook Award is presented in recognition of outstanding contribution to the girls' interscholastic sports program at Chateauguay Central School throughout high school. Sportsmanship, leadership, cooperation, and athletic talent form the basis for this special recognition. Boys Athletic Award, Walker Martin. The Harold Brooks Award is presented to a senior boy who demonstrated outstanding athletic ability and sportsmanship throughout high school and in the interscholastic sports program. The award is made each year in memory of a former graduate, fine athlete, and gentleman.
The following senior athletes have received a Chateauguay Central School Varsity Athletic Achievement Plaque. This is a history of any Northern Athletic Conference awards from Section 10 and all-state awards earned throughout the student athlete's interscholastic career. At the end of the program, please pick up your plaque in the gymnasium. Please stand to be recognized when your name is called. Boys Soccer, Tyson Bodan, Nolan Boyer, Ethan Cook, Lucas Jaguar, Ian Leary, Brandon Leonard, Walker Martin, Aiden Manette, Lucas Manette, William Niemeyer, Owen Rockhill, and Joseph Rolston. Girls Soccer, Kate Bleakley, Grace Bombard, Olivia Cook, Kara Dumas, Emma Laughlin, and Emma Lucas. Volleyball, Rebecca Miller, Hannah Manette, Delaney Staples. Boys basketball, Tyson Bodan, Ethan Cook, Ryan Dustin, Brandon Leonard, Walker Martin, William Niemeyer. Girls basketball, Kate Bleakley. Cheerleading, Grace Bombard, Hannah LeBaire, Emma Laughlin, Rebecca Miller. Ice hockey, Olivia Cook. Softball, Hannah LeBaire and Rebecca Miller. We'd also like to recognize Walker Martin for the 1,000 Point Club. Walker Martin will be receiving an additional plaque for reaching the 1,000 point milestone in boys basketball. He is only the 11th male student athlete to reach this accomplishment. Walker's name will also be placed in our 1,000 Point Club plaque displayed in our trophy case. The Apple Award, Haley Beja. The Apple Award is given to a senior from each district that attends the North Franklin Ed Center. The award goes to the student having the highest average in the Career and Technical Education program. Would the graduates whose names we have just announced please stand for appropriate recognition? Now I would like to introduce Mr. Bruce Gugliotta, who will announce several scholarship awards.
Good afternoon. In addition to the awards previously announced, many of today's graduates will receive scholarships and monetary awards. Most of these awards are due to the generosity of alumni and friends of Chateauguay Central School. We extend our congratulations to these students and also recognize the important role played by parents and teachers in earning these awards. A detailed description of each award can be found in your graduation program given to you as you enter today's ceremony. Again, please hold your applause until the end when I will ask all the recipients to stand. Ethel Schreier Bassett Academic Excellence Awards, Kayla Spalding and Rebecca Miller. This award is given each year to the valedictorian and salutatorian of the graduating class. Kayla will receive $300. Rebecca will receive $200. Chateauguay Teachers Association Scholarship Award, Cara Dumas, Grace Bombard, Hannah Manette, Emma Laughlin, Hannah LeBaire. Each fall during the American Education Week, the Chateauguay Teachers Association sponsors a fundraiser. The proceeds from this annual event are used to fund scholarships for graduating seniors. A committee formed from the members of the Teachers Association selected recipients. This year, Mr. Bill Cullen's family wishes to honor his legacy by adding to the existing CTA scholarship to enhance awards given for school and community citizenship. Mr. Cullen taught English here at CCS from 1947 until 1964. He was appreciated as an outstanding teacher and an active member of the Chateauguay community. These awards are varying from $1,650 to $2,400. Boys and Girls Athletic Association scholarships, Tyson Bodan, Kate Bleakley, Grace Bombard, Nolan Boye, Olivia Cook, Cara Dumas, Ian Leary, Brandon Leonard, Emma Laughlin, Walker Martin, Rebecca Miller, Hannah Manette, William Niemeyer, Owen Rockhill, and Delaney Staples. The Athletic Association uses monies earned from fundraising projects during the year to honor members of the organization who have been good school citizens, as well as participants in the interscholastic athletic program and who are continuing their education. Each recipient will receive $100. The trustees of Franklin Academy present the Mary Stark Memorial Scholarship, Kara Dumas, Rebecca Miller, and Dan Steib. The terms of the will of the late Ms. Stark provide for scholarship awards to residents of Burke who will be attending college. Funds are administered by the Board of the Trustees of Franklin Academy. Kara and Rebecca will each receive $1,000. Dan will receive $560. John W. Martin Jr. Memorial Scholarship, Walker Martin and William Niemeyer. This award has been given to 2 seniors in each graduating class for the past 39 years. In the 40th year, the family would like to give this in loving memory of both John W. Martin Sr. and John W. Martin Jr., AKA Jack and Johnny. The family would like to congratulate both of this year's recipients and wish them good luck in future endeavors. Walker and William will each receive $100. The American Legion Auxiliary Unit 875 Scholarship, Hannah Manette and Joseph Rolston. The John E. Herrick Legion Auxiliary Number 875 of Chateaugay awards scholarships annually to assist graduates in their college aspirations. The awards are based on scholarship, character, leadership, and need. Kin of students need to be members of the Legion or the Legion Auxiliary. Hannah and Joseph will each receive $500. The Business Club Scholarship, Hannah Manette. To qualify for this scholarship, a graduating high school senior was either enrolled in a business class and/or worked the school store. Mrs. Gardner and Ms. Spence would like to thank Hannah for all of her hard work and dedication. Your humor and work ethic will be missed. Best wishes in your future endeavors. Hannah will receive $250. The CCS Alumni Scholarship, Haley Bayshaw, Brandon Leonard, and Delaney Staples. Several members of the class of 1960 began a scholarship fund to reward deserving graduates. They have encouraged all alumni to help make this fund grow. It was the wish of the committee that the award be given to students who had worked to the best of their ability. Haley, Brandon, and Delaney will each receive $1,000. The Henry Gillette Memorial Scholarship, Ryan Dustin. The Frontier Lodge 517 of the Free and Accepted Masons established these memorial awards to recognize graduating seniors who have been active in school and community organizations and otherwise practice the philosophy of the Masons. Ryan will receive $250. The Liberty Award, Kara Dumas. The Liberty Award will be awarded to a student who has demonstrated a commitment to volunteerism in their community or who has demonstrated success and is pursuing a degree or certificate in engineering, sustainability, business, or the HVAC field. In addition, a high-performing graduating student in the BOCES HVAC program not pursuing college or trade at this time could also be considered for the award. Kara will receive $200. The Andrew M. and Anna M. Johnson Scholarship, Hannah LeBaire. The late Mr. Johnson provided a trust to fund the Andrew M. and Anna Johnson Scholarship for graduates of Chateaugay Central School. These students regularly attend a Protestant church in the town of Chateaugay, Burke, or Belmont. Hannah will receive $500. The Scholarship for Academic Excellence, Kara Dumas, Rebecca Miller, and Kayla Spalding. The New York State Legislature and the Board of Regents have established a scholarship for academic excellence to reward students across the state for their high academic achievement. Selection is based on Regents scores in English, social studies, math, and science. The number of awards in each school is based on enrollment. Kayla will receive $6,000 over the course of 4 years. Kara and Rebecca will receive $2,000 over the course of 4 years. The University of Vermont Alice Hyde Hospital Auxiliary Scholarship, Haley Bayshaw, Kara Dumas, Hannah Manette, and Owen Rockhill. Each year, the UVM Health Network at Alice Hyde Medical Center and the Auxiliary Association awards a scholarship to area students who intend to pursue any level of study in the medical field. Haley, Kara, Hannah, and Owen will each receive $500. The Gene Team Scholarship, Grace Bombard and Olivia Cook. This scholarship was created by the Gene Team organization here at CCS. This organization collects $5 from staff to wear jeans on paydays and uses these funds to benefit causes within the school and within the community. Recognizing the importance of education within the community, this scholarship is for students pursuing a degree in education. Grace and Olivia will each receive $500. The Huguette McDonald Memorial Scholarship, Haley Bayshaw. This scholarship fund has been established in memory of Huguette McDonald to be given to a high school graduate pursuing a degree in nursing. Haley will receive $1,000. David L. Bush Memorial Scholarships, Rebecca Miller and Joseph Ralston. This scholarship is administered by the American Legion Auxiliary in memory of David L. Bush. Rebecca and Joseph will each receive $3,000. The New York State Correctional Officer and Police Benevolent Association Scholarship, Walker Martin. NYSCOBA has established a statewide scholarship program for members' dependents. Applicants must be graduating seniors who are enrolling in a post-high school program. Walker will receive $600. The Chateauguay Rotary Scholarship, Emma Lachlan and William Niemeyer. Our local chapter of Rotary International, as a part of their ongoing effort to support area youth, has established a scholarship to honor and reward graduating seniors who exemplify Rotary's motto of service above self. This year, Rotary wants to award this in memory and in honor of Jerry Jones, a 1966 graduate of CCS and a fervent supporter of the Chateauguay Rotary. Emma and William will each receive $1,000. Malone Kiwanis Club Scholarship, Grace Bombard, Emma Lachlan, Rebecca Miller. Kiwanis International brings the world together one child at a time. Each community has different needs, and Kiwanis empowers members to pursue creative ways to serve the needs of children through their local service projects and fundraising. This is awarded to students that have shown great leadership in the quest to assist the community and to continue to assist in the future. Rebecca will receive $300. Grace and Emma will each receive $150. Kenneth S. and Rita V. Heptonstall, Grace Bombard and Olivia Cook. The late Rita Heptonstall of Chateauguay provided in her will a bequest to Chateauguay Central School to establish a memorial scholarship. Mrs. Heptonstall was a devoted teacher for over 40 years, the last 25 here at Chateauguay School. She demonstrated a love for children. The Heptonstall Scholarship is awarded to students who have been accepted into an accredited teacher certification program. Grace and Olivia will each receive $350. The Edward Happ and Mary Foran Memorial Scholarship, Hannah Manette. To encourage young people to continue their education and to remain involved in community service, and a scholarship has been established by Thomas and Muriel Campbell and their children, Dan, Marie, Bill, and Joe. Happ and Mary Foran's contribution to community service in Chateauguay is best exemplified by their association with the fire company for more than 50 years. This scholarship is to be awarded to a graduating senior who will be continuing their education in college and have been involved in community service activities. Hannah will receive $350. The True Northern Federal Credit Union Ann Anderson Memorial Scholarship. Haley Bashaw, Tyson Bodan, Kara Dumas, and Kayla Spalding. The North Franklin Federal Credit Union, based in Malone, annually awards scholarships to graduating seniors from one of the 5 districts within their service areas. The student or parent must be a member of the credit union. The recipient must demonstrate academic achievement as well as school and community involvement. Each recipient will receive $1,000. William G. and Catherine W. Barnes Scholarship. Hannah LeBaire. The late Catherine W. Barnes of Chateauguay provided in her will that a substantial portion of her estate be entrusted to Chateauguay Central School to establish the William G. and Catherine W. Barnes Scholarship. Mrs. Barnes directed that the earnings from the trust fund be awarded annually to a graduate of Chateauguay Central School who resides in the district, is of high moral character, regularly attends church, and who has the highest scholastic standing. Hannah will receive $250. The Stanley Joseph Rushford Memorial Award. Nate Golden. Mrs. Frances Rushford Plata, wife of the late Stanley Joseph Rushford, a 1939 graduate of Chateauguay Central School District, established this memorial award to recognize a graduating senior who earned an endorsement in the trades program, with first priority going to a student in the building trades program. Nate will receive $500. The DeChambeau Scholarship. Hannah LeBaire. The Memorial Scholarship Fund was established in the will of the late William DeChambeau of Burke to reward qualities of Christian character, scholarship, and leadership among our youth, and to assist in furthering their education. Hannah will receive $250. The Robert and Joanne Legacy Memorial Scholarship. Casey Harrigan. The children of Robert and Joanne Legacy established this memorial award to honor and recognize the importance of the work their parents did in the trades. The Legacy were devoted parents, employees of CCS, and very, very proud members of the Chateauguay community. They took great pride in their work. This scholarship goes to a graduating senior planning to further their training in a post-secondary trade or vocational program. Casey will receive $100. The Perigo Scholarship. Delaney Staples. The Presbytery of Northern New York established this memorial award to recognize a graduating senior who has proven themselves to be hardworking and caring for people. Delaney will receive $250. The Malone College Club Scholarship. Lucas Jaguar. Each year, the Malone College Club offers 3 scholarships to students in the schools in the area represented by the membership of the club. The recipient must be preparing to enter a 4-year degree-granting college. Lucas will receive $500. The 2023 Science Award. Kara Dumas, Rebecca Miller, and Kayla Spalding. This year, Chateauguay Central School was gifted a very generous award for students who have strong science and math concentration during their high school career. These students must be pursuing a degree in a science or math-related field. This anonymous donor provided for 3 $5,000 scholarships to be given to award winners selected by a local scholarship committee. Kara, Rebecca, and Kayla will each receive $5,000. The 2023 Career Training Award. Casey Harrigan. Again, this year, Chateauguay Central School was gifted a very generous award for students who will be pursuing a degree in a technical or career-related field. This anonymous donor provided for scholarships to be given to a student selected, again, by a local scholarship committee. Casey will receive $5,000. Timothy A. Bowling Scholarship, Casey Harrigan. This scholarship is given to a student with good character and work ethic in memory of Timothy A. Bowling by his parents, Lisa Bilo Bowling, a CCS 1978 graduate, and Ed Bowling. Tim passed away as a result of an accident in September of 2016. Casey will receive $300. The Jack and Betty Lyons Scholarship, Rebecca Miller. This Memorial Scholarship Fund was established in the will of the late Elizabeth R. Lyons of Chateauguay to reward the qualities of character, scholarship, and leadership among our youth and to assist in furthering their education. Rebecca will receive $5,000. The Karen's Hope Rachel's Challenge Scholarship, Hannah LeBear. This scholarship was created in honor of Karen Borden Clark and Rachel Joy Scott. Karen was born in Messina, New York, and was a counselor for the Malone, New York School District. She believed that kindness was the antidote to bullying and believed in Rachel's Challenge. Rachel's Challenge is a nonprofit organization created by the parents of Rachel Joy Scott, who was a victim of the Columbine shooting. She was a bright and bubbly person who also believed that kindness could absolutely change the world. Hannah will receive $350. This year, the graduates of CCS have received over $75,000 in scholarships. Would all graduates whose names I've announced please stand for appropriate recognition? Mrs. Catherine Dwyer, the high school principal, will now announce several academic awards.
National Honor Society. Membership in the National Honor Society represents the highest form of recognition for scholastic excellence, character, leadership, and service attainable by Chateauguay Central School students. 12 members of the class of 2023 have been selected for membership. Will the members so recognized please stand as your names are called? Tyson Bodan, Kate Bleakley, Grace Bombard, Cara Dumas, Lucas Jagir, Hannah LeBear, Brandon Leonard, Emma Laughlin, Rebecca Miller, Hannah Manette, William Niemeyer, and Kayla Spalding. We would also like to recognize Casey Harrigan for being inducted into the Career and Technical Education National Honor Society. The CTE Awards. Students enrolled in a career and technical education program may also be recognized for individual achievements in their area of study. Would the following students please stand and remain standing until the group has been recognized? Haley Beja, Most Skilled in Trade, Health Occupations. Ryan Dustin, the Attitude Award, Electrical Trades. Nate Golden, Most Skilled in Trade, Building Trades. Nolan Harrigan, the Leadership Award, Welding. Hannah LeBear, the Attitude Award, New Visions Education. And Miranda LaVirtue, Attitude Award, Early Childhood Education. The following students have been on the honor roll every quarter of their high school career and have received an individual plaque as well as their names inscribed on the 16 consecutive honor roll permanent plaque. Haley Beja, Tyson Bodan, Kate Bleakley, Grace Bombard, Cara Dumas, Lucas Jagir, Brandon Leonard, Emma Laughlin, Rebecca Miller, Hannah Manette, William Niemeyer, Joseph Ralston, Kayla Spalding, and Delaney Staples. Each year, the Board of Education presents a gift to the 2 senior students who attain the highest average in the graduating class. These students will receive a commemorative clock inscribed with their names, year of graduation, and their GPA. We offer our personal congratulations for the outstanding record they have attained during their 4 years in high school. Kayla and Rebecca will retrieve their clocks at the awards table. This year's salutatorian, with an average of 99.15, is Rebecca Miller. And this year's valedictorian, with an average of 99.77, is Kayla Spalding. At this time, our superintendent, Mrs. Fowler, will be returning back to the stage.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you our commencement speaker, Barbara LeBaire. Barbara LeBaire is a graduate of the Chateaugay Central School class of 2006, the Clarkson University class of 2009, and the Duke University class of 2012. Barbara graduated with her doctorate in physical therapy and immediately began working at Champlain Valley Physicians Hospital in order to serve the most vulnerable in our community. Barbara specializes in wheelchair assessments and spearheaded an adaptive sports program at CVPH called Ability to Achieve. Through this program, Barbara has assisted local veterans with physical disabilities in obtaining adaptive sports equipment to allow them to participate in fitness and recreational activities. Earlier this year, Barbara began a new endeavor working at Beekman Town Central School. I was a little envious. Expanding her experience to pediatrics. Outside of work and family time, Barbara enjoys community service and volunteer work, including service and lecturing at church, assisting at the Empire State Games Adaptive Sports Group, volunteering at adaptive sporting events such as Casts for Kids, running clinics for children with amputations, volunteering with the Special Olympics, and organizing a Christmas toy drive for children in need. Barbara would like to share a message about perseverance and finding joy even through our most difficult times. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Barbara LeBaire to the stage.
Thank you, Mrs. Fowler, for the introduction and for having me here today. I would like to take a moment to say thank you to the class of 2023 for the amazing honor of celebrating this special day with you. It is truly humbling to be given this opportunity. Years from now, you may not remember what shoes you picked to walk the aisle or the song you blasted on the car ride here, but I promise you, you will remember this feeling. The feeling of balancing in a milestone moment. Being at a point where you can both look back in amazement at your hard work and accomplishments that got you here, while also being on the brink of a new chapter, one that is still unwritten. This mix of nostalgia and excitement of the unknown you will remember your whole lives. It honestly just seems like yesterday that I was sitting right where you are. My name is Barbara LeBaire. I'm a very proud alumni of Chateaugay Central School, class of 2006. After building a strong foundation here, I went on to Clarkson University where I graduated after 3 years with my bachelor's degree, majoring in biology and obtaining a minor in psychology. I continued on to Duke University, where I graduated in 2012 with my doctorate of physical therapy. The years following high school graduation were not only spent furthering my education, but were also filled with some of the most incredible life experiences, thanks to the support of my amazing parents. I lost track of the number of student loans they co-signed and the third-floor apartments that they moved me in and out of along the way. I not only had the opportunity to pursue a career that I have loved every day for the past 11 years, a career where I get the privilege to help adults and children set goals for physical improvement in order to increase their independence and participation in the world around them, but I also had the chance to make the most amazing memories. I was able to move around the country, meet new people, play rugby, camp out in a tent, rain or shine, to get season basketball tickets, paint my face blue and white like a true Cameron crazy, storm the court at Cameron Indoor Stadium in 2010 after a missed shot at the buzzer won Duke the national championship, attend a lesser-known Duke tradition of burning the benches, where a massive bonfire is held on campus after a big win, hike the mountains of Utah, skydive in the Outer Banks, ride a limo down the Strip of Las Vegas, and figure out who I was and wanted to be as an individual. Figuring out who you are, I feel, is a lifelong journey, something that being out in the world and life experiences help to shape. I am so incredibly excited for each of you to take that next step in your own lives. As you take that next step into your future, be it furthering your education, entering the workforce, or enlisting in the military, my recommendation would be to study or work hard, but also remember to take the time to enjoy life. Make those experiences and memories, because they will last you a lifetime. Life is about finding a balance. When you are working, roll up your sleeves and do the work. Be focused, be diligent, be devoted. Be fully present and passionate about whatever it is that you choose to do. Then, when the work or the studies are done, do you. Find your joy, your peace, your happiness. It is the balance of both work and play that helps us find our core selves. The core self necessary to draw on when life inevitably gets challenging. After graduation in 2012, I moved back home to Chateauguay to marry my now husband, Kyle LeBear, knowing there was no other place in the world I would want to start a family. I began working at CVPH Hospital in Plattsburgh, and we now have 4 beautiful girls, 3 of which attend Chateauguay Central School. I can now say, not only as an alumni, but also as a parent, that we are so incredibly blessed to be a part of the Chateauguay Central community. I know every day when I send my children to this building that they are loved within these walls. I don't know that I could say that about any other school in the world. As you walk down the aisles today and away from these safe school walls, you will start to pen your post-high school chapter. I hope that you fill these blank pages with a balance of pride in your work and thrill of new adventures. Something that I did not foresee when sitting in those seats was the amount of unexpected obstacles I would face. From the small ones, like studying for a board exam, buying a new car that doesn't run, or never-ending mom guilt, to the big ones, structure fires, the unimaginable trauma of family separation, and loss of loved ones. So if my 34 years have taught me anything, it is that your journey will most definitely include your own set of obstacles, barriers and adversity that threaten your balance and question your core. Thankfully, these challenges are also lessons. My most desperate moments, although earth-shaking, also taught me ways to navigate challenges and not only regain that core self, but find it stronger. The first lesson I learned is the importance of awareness. Knowing these obstacles are coming, I feel, is the first step towards handling them gracefully. Expecting an obstacle is inevitable, takes away the shock factor, lessens your risk of being caught off guard, and allows you to have a level-headed and mindful approach for dealing with the situation when it happens. The next is character. I urge today's graduates to be resilient, honest, courageous, and live with fortitude. And when you are faced with those difficult decisions, shave it back down to the basics, to what you all learned way back in pre-K with Ms. McComb. Red and green choices, believe it or not, do not end after high school. Use this as a simple ruler when you feel overwhelmed by the largeness of life. If the green choice is the harder path, don't be afraid to invest yourself. Put in the time and energy because it will be worth it. I promise the right choice, though maybe more and labor-intensive most of the time, will leave you feeling more fulfilled and at peace with your life. That peace will in turn help you survive through the hard times. One of my favorite quotes on character is coincidentally also one of the favorite quotes of one of our graduates today. It reads, "How a man plays the game shows something of his character. How he loses shows all of it." Having good character does not only apply during the good times, it is equally important during the challenging times. Finding that core of our personality is what helps us never stop fighting for what is right, even when it is difficult. You might hit a point where you feel like you are out of strength, but do not give up. You are stronger than you know. Sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom to bring you back to your foundation and realize what is truly important and essential in life. For me, that was trusting that God had my back, realizing that I was never alone in my struggles. I had Him, my family, my friends, and my community through it all. There is a plan for each of your lives, and I cannot wait to see how it turns out. The last is mindset. You are in control of your mindset, how you view yourself and the world around you. Focus on the things that you can control. Find value in the journey. Be patient. Change the narrative. Replace negative words with positive ones, and embrace new challenges. You can't predict when you will run into an obstacle or what it might be, but what you can control is how you define, view, and respond to each obstacle. For example, it can be difficult not to focus on the negative, the whys, the how longs, when you are faced with an obstacle. But shift your mindset instead to finding the joy in the little things of life, the things that you can control. See the positive in each and every minute. See the good in the people around you, and live a life of gratitude. You may not always understand the pieces of the puzzle at the time, but that is okay. With patience and a lot of reflection, you will see it as a stone in a greater path to who you are meant to become. One way to do this is to look at the bigger picture. When you are faced with a struggle, stop and remember that though this is your life, it is not all about you. There is always a bigger picture. Despite what struggles you might be going through, don't forget to love and respect your neighbor. Be kind and generous. Remember that everyone around you is facing their own struggles, so show compassion. You might not think that those things can help your specific struggle, but I guarantee it will improve your overall well-being and bring you joy. Thinking of others increases the likelihood that a neighbor may step up in your time of need, or a community will rally and support you when you need it the most. You are never alone in this world if you surround yourself with a community, family, friends, classmates, or coworkers that you can share life with. People you build up will in turn build you up too. Ask for help when you need it and take care of each other. Life is a book of chapters. At a certain point, each chapter will end and a new chapter will begin. I remember a day laying on my kitchen floor, sobbing so hard I could not speak when the news finally came that a battle I had been fighting was finally over. A day I had begun to fear would never come. So remember, no matter the obstacle, there will be an end. Overcoming barriers makes you stronger, more equipped to handle life. It gives you confidence, wisdom, and understanding of the world around you. It will also give you a gratitude and appreciation for what you have and help you recognize your strengths as a human being, because you are strong and you can do hard things. I know you will persevere. You have a strong foundation built here at CCS and a place to always call home. A building full of educators and administrators to always call family, and you also have me. Under your seats, you will find a little reminder of my words today to carry with you and remind you to embrace every moment of your journey, the ease and the thrill of the downhill and the grind of the steep turns. Go out in the world, face your battles head on with kindness and compassion, live life with joy and gratitude, and make the world a better place. Thank you. I would like to invite Superintendent Fowler back to the stage.
Thank you, Barbara. We are pleased that you were able to be with us today and to speak to our graduates in such a meaningful way. She held it together, but I might not be able to. Oh, it was great. Now, just another great opportunity. The class of 2023 has selected Rebecca Miller as their senior class speaker.
Honored guest, faculty, friends, and fellow graduates, I'm honored that I was chosen to speak to you today. As I was brainstorming ideas for this speech, thinking I was in over my head and that I should not have volunteered myself in the class meeting, a recent English assignment kept popping into my head. We were tasked with writing an essay titled Advice for Your Younger Self. At first, I was going to pick something silly, like maybe stop talking for 5 seconds. But then I got thinking, what advice would I really give myself? Be strong, trust your instincts? My thoughts were further provoked by the book Mrs. Brialt gave us as a reference, titled Live and Learn and Pass It On. Some of you may have heard of it. I've heard it was quite popular in the late 1900s, aka the 90s. The book is full of short quotes from people ages 5 to 95 on what they have learned in life. There is, unsurprisingly, some silly advice from the young ones. For example, I've learned that you can't hide a piece of broccoli in your glass of milk. Most of the class of 2023 was assigned this essay, and we have shared our favorite quotes. When thinking of how easily these quotes and bits of advice stuck with us, I wondered, what if I were to ask the people who watched us grow up, who care about us, and who want to see us succeed? What bits of advice would they give us? So I went around the school and asked some teachers, what is something you have learned throughout life? Our teachers exhibit the same kindness and devotion to our education every day. But just like everyone else, they too have faced hardship. They have been where we are now, and they were eager to give their pieces of advice to me to share with the class of 2023. I found that every teacher had an immediate response to my question. It seems the lessons we learn from experiences stick with us longer than the lessons we are taught. Our teachers mostly wanted to communicate lessons relating to the relationships with others and facing the challenges of life. I find that these two go together quite nicely because with people we trust and love on our side, there are not many challenges we cannot overcome. It's safe to say that the class of 2023 did not have the average high school experience. When COVID was discovered, we thought that it would never touch us up in upstate New York, but it did. Our 9th grade year abruptly ended in March of 2020. We missed out on a lot of time together and typical high school experiences. This brings me to our first piece of advice from Mrs. Harrigan. Live in the moment. One day at a time. You never know what life is going to bring. This is a powerful piece of advice. Experiencing a pandemic during a significant portion of our teen years conditioned us to wait. Even without the coronavirus, we often tell ourselves, just wait till this thing is over, then I'll be motivated, then I'll work on my goals, then I will be happy. I urge you not to wait, but to seize the things you wish to achieve in life. We live in a world full of opportunity, so live in the moment, meet new people, and accept new challenges. Take what good you can from the world around you and pass it along to the people in your life. This is exactly what Mr. Trombley meant when he offered me this quote from William Mather Lewis. The tragedy of life is not that it ends so soon, but that we wait so long to begin it. Mrs. McCardle gave a similar piece of advice. You can't plan everything. Be able and willing to adapt and rise to the challenges of life. The class of 2023 is at a time where everything changes for us. We are ending our old routine and entering the big world. It's going to be hard, and we are going to face challenges. We have to be ready for these challenges and willing to face them head on. I wrote an essay this year on the subject of fear and how it motivates us. I wrote that every choice we make and every emotion we have can be boiled down to fear. Fear and stress are powerful motivators, but they can be used to our advantage. If we see these emotions as tools for our success, we can use them to face life's challenges and overcome them. Our success is based on what we do to accomplish it, how we deal with challenges, and the work we put in. We can face these challenges with the help of the people around us, even the people sitting next to you. Mr. Sandvig's piece of advice is, it is easy to be kind. How true that statement is. Everyone in this room can think of a time when they desperately needed help, and they can think of a person who helped them during that difficult time. Class of 2023, we have faced most of our academic challenges together, but also our personal ones. The friendships that we have made are not easily broken, and when entering the world, I implore you to lean on the people sitting next to you. On the other hand, I hope that each of you will give someone else your shoulder to lean on when they need it. Kindness is the greatest gift we can give, and it costs nothing. Remember that you reap what you sow, and if you put kindness into the world, it will come back to you. Mrs. Niemeyer Green similarly says that you should surround yourself with friends throughout your challenges. There is nothing like a good belly laugh to take your mind off a bad day. However, don't take this as literally as I did in elementary school when my best friend Grace's cat had just died. I immediately asked her to go jump on the trampoline with me. I recommend, in this situation, a shoulder to cry on rather than strenuous physical activity. Friends can give you the light of hope when you feel hopeless, make you laugh when you are unhappy, and provide kindness when you feel beaten down. I think it's safe to say that life's challenges are going to throw us all through a loop. We aren't going to be able to plan everything, and our grand plans might change. Miss Briere's piece of advice is, it's okay to realize something isn't for you and to change course in life. Although I'm sure some of us have heard this, it's hard to take to heart. Putting so much work into something and then realizing it isn't for you can be devastating. But we all only get one life, so we should live it exactly as we want to. If this means we have to step back, reevaluate, and change course in life, then that is what we will do. We have posters and inspirational sayings all over the walls of this school. One of these recently caught my attention. It said, "It's okay to make mistakes." I jokingly said to my friend at the time that they say it's okay to make mistakes until someone actually makes one. Then I pondered, who is the they in my head? Who do we have to prove we are perfect to? We should be accountable to no one but ourselves. So go and do what you want, do what is best for you, and, in Miss Briere's words, don't live your life by a checklist. Our high school experience was not a normal one, but we enjoyed our time together when we could. I am forever grateful for the connections I have made with the class of 2023. Hopefully, we can continue to lean on these connections and friendships long after today's graduation. Our teachers gave us a unique parting gift in the form of their advice. We are thankful and we will not soon forget it. The class of 2023 extends our thanks to Mrs. Fowler, board members, teachers, and all staff who helped us to achieve this milestone. Class of 2023, I hope you take our teachers' words to heart and apply them to your lives. Follow what makes you happy, take risks, and face your challenges head on, because maybe someday, when we are all old, a child will come up to you and ask, "What have you learned in life?" I hope you all will be able to tell them something other than you can't hide a piece of broccoli in your milk. Congratulations, Chateauguay class of 2023, and as Mrs. Niemeyer Green says, go make that money, kids. Thank you. I now invite Mrs. Fowler back to the stage.
Thank you, Rebecca, and all the educators with their great advice. At this time, the Chateauguay Central School Senior Chorus would like to honor the graduates by performing Journey On by Derek Fox in honor of the senior class. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Miss Marlena Hodges for serving as our pianist today. The seniors have prepared a brief visual history of their years at Chateauguay Central School. Because of the position of the screen, it will be necessary for the seniors to exit the stage and stand in the side aisles. They will return to the stage at the conclusion of the presentation. Please enjoy their walk through the past.
What a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that blast first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days. You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day I rise. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. You, that we have each other, and for that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
"37 seniors at Chateauguay Central School have completed the school and state requirements for graduation with a local or Regents diploma. Many of our graduates have achieved requirements beyond state Regents, earning advanced designation diplomas. In addition, students attaining an average of 90% or higher on their Regents exams are awarded advanced placement with designation with honors diplomas. Some students have achieved 85% on 3 math and/or 3 science exams to be recognized as a mastery in math and/or science. Advanced designation students receiving these endorsements will be recognized as their diploma is awarded. We also recognize those students who have earned career and technical endorsements attached to their diplomas. We request that you withhold applause until all diplomas have been presented. At this time, I'd like to invite Lori Green, President of our Board of Education, and our Vice President, Courtney Leonard to the stage. Courtney and Lori will present the diplomas. Grace Marie Bombard, Advanced Designation with Honors, National Honor Society, Seal of Civic Readiness. Grace will be attending SUNY Plattsburgh in the fall for elementary education. She would like to thank her mom for being her everything. Thank you to her best friend Becca for sticking by her side. And thank you to Mrs. Blair Wilcox and all the CCS elementary students who have inspired her to teach. Kate Bleakley, Advanced Designation with Honors, National Honor Society. Kate will be attending SUNY Brockport in the fall to study psychology. She would like to thank Mrs. Rieger and Mrs. Brialt for all the fun memories. Also, a thank you to Mr. Jason LaPlante for being an amazing coach and always making me laugh and putting up with me for the past 4 years. Brandon Leonard, National Honor Society. Brandon plans to attend SUNY Potsdam in the fall, majoring in political science with a minor in pre-law. He would like to thank his family for pushing him to work hard. Kara Angela Dumas, Advanced Designation with Honors, Mastery in Math, Mastery in Science, National Honor Society, Seal of Civic Readiness. Kara plans to attend Stony Brook University for biomedical engineering in the fall. She would like to thank her whole family for always pushing and inspiring her to do her best. She doesn't know what she would do without you all. Everything she will ever accomplish will be dedicated to you. She loves you all. Hannah Manette, Advanced Designation with Honors, Mastery in Math, Mastery in Science, National Honor Society, Seal of Civic Readiness. Hannah plans to attend SUNY Broome in the fall, majoring in dental hygiene. She would like to thank all her family members, more specifically her mom, dad, sister, Cameron, grandparents, and Auntie B. She would also like to thank anyone who has helped her along her journey. Kayla Spalding, Advanced Designation with Honors, Mastery in Math, Mastery in Science, National Honor Society. Kayla plans to attend Tufts University for electrical engineering in the fall. She would like to thank her family for the support they gave her every day. Rebecca G. Miller, Advanced Designation with Honors, Mastery in Math, Mastery in Science, National Honor Society, Seal of Civic Readiness. Rebecca plans to attend Stony Brook University in the fall to major in marine sciences. She would like to thank her mother, Lorelei Miller, and her sister, Katie Miller, for showing her there is no limit to what she can do. She would also like to thank her best friend, Grace Bombard, for always being there for her. Emma Lane Lachlan, Advanced Designation with Honors, Mastery in Math, Mastery in Science, National Honor Society, Seal of Civic Readiness. Emma plans to attend SUNY Potsdam in the fall. She would like to thank her parents, Sean and Heather Lachlan, for their constant support and love. She would also like to thank her siblings, Andrew, Gracie, and Grant, for all they have done for her throughout her high school career. Thank you to her teachers and coaches for providing her with the gift of knowledge and experience for the future. Thank you to the office ladies for answering her never-ending questions, and thank you to her class for leaving her with so many beautiful memories. Tyson Daniel Bowden, National Honor Society. Tyson plans to attend SUNY Potsdam in the fall to study business. He would like to thank his mom and dad for the endless love and support. William Harrison Niemeyer, advanced designation, National Honor Society. William plans to attend North Country Community College to pursue an associate's degree in liberal arts and science with a psychology track. He would like to thank his parents, Melissa and Bill, and his sister Sophia for their constant love and support. Lucas Jagir, advanced designation with honors, mastery in science, National Honor Society. Lucas plans to attend Russell Sage in the fall for biology, to pursue a physical therapy career. It's probably a good choice. He would like to thank his mom, dad, brother, and Mrs. Trombley. Hannah Marie LeBaire, National Honor Society. Hannah plans to attend North Country Community College in the fall for a major in education. She would like to thank her friends and family for always being there for her and encouraging her. She would also like to thank Mrs. Johnston for always being there to help and listen to her. Dan Steib. Dan plans to attend SUNY Fredonia in the fall to pursue a degree in art. He would like to thank everyone that has helped him throughout his school career. Lucas Edmund Manette. Lucas plans to attend Northwest Lyman Center, Port Orange, Florida. He would like to thank his mom and dad, as well as his many teachers. He wouldn't be who he is without his friends and peers. He would also like to make a special thank you to Ethan Cook for sticking by his side since day one. Walker John Martin, advanced designation. Walker is currently undecided with his future plans, but would like to work in the electrical field. He would like to thank his parents for always guiding him through his tough times. A special thank you to Mrs. Ashline and Mrs. Niemeyer. He would not have been able to pass 8th through 11th grade without it. Truth teller. Jaden Chase, career and technical endorsement. Jaden plans to continue working at his current job and would like to become a 911 dispatcher for Franklin County in the future. He would like to thank his mom, dad, Joelle, Nana, Papa, and the best brother in the world, Ron, for helping him through the hard times through school and whatever else he has needed help with throughout these years. He couldn't have done it without you all, and he hopes in the next chapter of his life, you are all still with him. Desiree Bodway, career and technical endorsement. Desiree will be going into the workforce for welding. She would like to thank BOCES for the opportunity to learn welding, and thanks to her class for all the memories. Joseph Isaac Rolston, advanced designation. Joseph plans to attend North Country Community College in the fall to pursue a degree in radiology. He would like to thank his mom, friends, and all of his teachers for putting up with his shenanigans for all these years. Delaney Staples, advanced designation. Delaney plans to attend Clarkson University in the fall, majoring in biology with a pre-med track. She would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers. Haley Marie Bejal, career and technical endorsement. Haley will be attending North Country Community College in the fall for the LPN program. She plans to further her education to become an RN. Haley would like to thank both her parents, especially her mom, who has influenced her decision to become a nurse. Her parents have taught her the sky is the limit and that she is capable of anything she dreams of. A huge thank you to her aunt, younger brother Dylan, grandparents, close friends, and all the CCS faculty. Emma Grace Lucas. Emma plans to attend North Country Community College in the fall for criminal justice. She would like to thank all her friends, family, and teachers for helping her get to today. Casey Marie Harrigan, Career and Technical Endorsement, National Technical Honor Society. Casey plans to attend Alfred State College for welding technology. She would like to thank her family and friends for the continuous support throughout her high school career. Miranda Kelly LaVirtue, Career and Technical Endorsement. Miranda plans to become a direct support personnel after high school. She would like to thank her mom for always being her #1 supporter. She would also like to thank her for guiding her and being a blessing in her life. She just wanted to take a moment to let you know how much you're appreciated. You're a true angel to her, and she loves you. Olivia Cook. Olivia plans to attend SUNY Brockport in the fall to major in physical education with a minor in coaching. Olivia would like to thank her parents and sister for supporting her and always pushing her to be a better student and person. She loves you guys. Next, she would like to thank her teachers for being understanding and helping her when she needed it. Lastly, she would like to thank her coaches and friends for making her high school experience even better. She will forever be grateful for the amazing friendships she has created with all of you over the years. Ian Brian Leary. Ian plans to attend SUNY Potsdam in the fall, majoring in political science. He would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers. Ethan Cook. Ethan plans to attend Lyman School. He would like to thank all his family, friends, and teachers for pushing him to be a better student, athlete, and human being. Nolan Boyer, Advanced Designation. Nolan plans to attend SUNY Potsdam, majoring in business administration in the fall. He would like to thank his friends and family for their support. Ryan Jeffrey Dustin. Ryan plans to go into the electrical field and would like to join the electrical union. He would like to thank his mom, dad, grandparents, and friends. James Snyder, Advanced Designation. James plans to enter into the workforce for a year, then go to college for building computers and making video games. He would like to thank his whole family for keeping him focused on school. He would also like to thank the teachers and staff for understanding his circumstances and helping him out during the school year. He would also like to thank his whole class for being so friendly and understanding since 6th grade. Evan Payne, Advanced Designation. Evan plans to attend University of Buffalo to major in architecture. He would like to thank his family and his best friends. Get ready. Owen Matthew Rockhill, Advanced Designation. Owen plans to attend UNE in the fall, majoring in psychology. He would like to thank his mom for her constant, loving harassment to never stop from striving. He would also like to thank all of his other family members and teachers. Kai Staves. Kai plans to go into the workforce. He would like to thank everyone for the support over the years. Aiden Manette. Aiden plans to work for Adirondack Classic Designs. He would like to thank his Nana for pushing him to do his best, and Jason for always telling him he can do anything he puts his mind to. Charlie Caples, Career and Technical Endorsement. Charlie plans to go into the workforce for automotive. Charlie would like to thank his family who stuck with him through everything in his life so far. He would also like to thank his friends, teachers, and instructors. Those CTE students can fix that, I am sure of it. Nate Golden, career and technical endorsement. Nate plans to join the Carpenters Union. He would like to thank his mom and dad for helping him all throughout his school career. He would also like to thank his sister for doing 90% of his math homework. And a special thanks to his good friend Lucas Jaguar. He would really like to thank Mrs. Fowler for being the first teacher he ever met when he moved here, and is still his favorite teacher to this day. I'm sure he got paid for that. Nolan Harrigan, career and technical endorsement. Nolan plans to continue pursuing his career in agriculture. Jack Harrigan, career and technical endorsement. Jack plans to continue working at Harrigan Brothers Dairy. Jack would like to thank the administration and teachers for their dedication to his education. I now declare the class of 2023 graduated. I just have to say that's a good whistle, and thank you for not doing it the entire time, but it was nice for this moment. We'd like to thank you for joining us to share this day with our graduates, and hope that you will join us in the gymnasium for a reception to honor our graduates. Please remain in your seats until the graduates, Board of Education, and faculty have cleared the aisles.